Hello from San Antonio, this is SIREN Tarot. Welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. What do they tell their friends about you? This reading is timeless, and for this reading there are 4 different options. Option 1, option 2, I need to clean this TV rock. Option 3, and Quattro, option 4. As always, timestamps will be provided. Don't overthink it. Just think of your person of interest. Take a deep breath and make your selection. You chose the first crystal. Here's your reading. As de Oros, Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 9 de Espadas, 5 of Pentacles, Cinco de Oros, and that is Temperance, La Templanza. And that is the Devil, El Diablo. Lady of Jades, Queen of Pentacles, Reina de Oros. Just bought this deck at Dollar Tree. Oops, that flipped the hell out. Ooh, my personal favorite, 8 of Pentacles, Ocho de Oros. And 6 of Wands, Ace de Bastos. 8 of Wands, Ocho de Bastos. Okay, they tell their friends that you are sexy. They could tell their close friends that you are a phenomenal lover. Or if you haven't had sex yet, they cannot wait to have sex with you. There is very strong lust, very strong sexual interest, for one. I feel like at least a few of you who chose pile 1, this person's a co-worker. This person is thinking about you a lot. I feel like this person is an extrovert. And they have a lot of respect for you. So I don't get the sense that they're saying anything negative. I don't get the sense that they're just telling anyone these things. I feel like they have close friends. And they're selective who they talk to. They're selective who they open up to. I don't just see them bragging about the sex if you are having sex. I don't see them just talking about you endlessly to whoever will listen. I feel like this person has sense. They have intelligence. And they respect you, and they're not going to say negative things about you to people. They're not going to say things that would compromise this connection. So if you and this person are currently lovers, there may be a best friend or a couple of really close friends that they tell they're just really enjoying the sex. I don't think they're going into explicit details. They respect you too much for that. They could just tell their best friend or their close friends that they are really into you and they are committed to this connection. They are prioritizing this connection. So, yeah, this person is not immature. They do take relationships really seriously. I mean, we have all these pentacles. They don't play around with relationships. I don't feel like this is casual. I feel like this person has pretty serious feelings for you. I would say that most of you who chose one, you're in a serious, committed, monogamous relationship with this person. I would say that you have a lot of power over this person. They could have you on a pedestal. They're just thinking of you constantly. And I can hear a friend asking them, why are you so happy lately? Or why are you smiling so much? Well, it's because they're having the best sex of their life. It's very likely they regard you as a phenomenal lover. Again, if you're having sex, they're very satisfied. If you haven't had sex yet, they look forward to being intimate with you. A possible astro combo for this person, they could have Sun in Taurus, Capricorn rising, Moon in Leo. Just one possibility of many. Suffice to say, they're saying complimentary things. They aren't trash talking you to anyone. Okay, the astro die. We have Cancer, we have the Moon. One, they could have Moon in Cancer in the first house. I feel like this, if this is a man, I mean, regardless, but if you're wondering about a man, I feel like he is close to his mom and possibly sisters. He learned at an early age how to treat women, how to respect women. Again, I'm seeing emotional intelligence for one. One is Leo, 2 is Cancer, 3 Sagittarius, 6 is Venus, 8 Capricorn. So 9 is the number, making Aries the dominant energy. This person conducts themselves with honor and integrity. And this person is highly energetic. I can see this person working out, jogging, being in the gym, playing some sport, taking excellent care of their body, their health. They have very good hygiene. They're clean, they have dignity, they have self-respect. Yeah, I'm seeing Aries. Airy or Aries. Also, I can see Aquarius. Jarhead. This person could be a Marine or they could be in the military. Ray. And I'm seeing Brian. I don't have all the letters, obviously, but I'm seeing Jeff, JR, Jake, Jason, Ray. I see Ray, I think of Leo, the sun. air. They could have an air Mercury, maybe an air Mars. Mars and Mercury in Aquarius, something similar. Oh, we have J. First man I lived with was a Leo named Jay. JR. Anything else? Rudy. Quay. Quarry. Oh, we have Quarry. I took a picture of the quarry yesterday in Alamo Heights. The quarry by Trader Joe's. Aaron, I'm seeing Aaron. Alan. I'll stop there. I trust you get the gist. But yeah, that's what I see for one. Hope that helps. I do this full time. I am always available for private readings. All the info is in every box. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out. And if you chose to, the TV rock. It's so cool. Here is your reading. El Mago, the Magician. La Torre, the Tower. As de Oros, Ace of Pentacles. Page of Wands of the Bastos. Ooh, Nine of Cups, Nine of Copas. Lady of Staffs, Queen of Wands, Reina de Bastos. Just bought this deck at Dollar Tree. Six of Diamonds, Six of Pentacles, Seis de Oros. Nine of Spades, Nine of Swords, Nine de Espadas. And Jack of Diamonds, Nine of Pentacles, Caballo de Oros. Similar to what I saw for one, I feel like if you chose to, you are probably in a relationship with this person. And there's not any nonsense. I'm not getting third party. I'm not getting ambivalence. I'm not getting hot, cold, on again, off again, roller coaster. This is a pretty strong, stable, decent connection. So, I can hear this person telling friends that they are crazy in love with you, that you can't imagine being with anyone else. You have finally found your person. They're telling friends, I have finally found my person. They tick off all the boxes. They're the whole package. Yeah, I'm whipped. If it's a man, I don't know if they still say that, but yeah, if it's a man, he's telling his friends that he is whipped. He's totally into you. Thinks of you constantly. He's in love. They, she, this person's in love with you. Could be a bit of an age gap. You could be a few years older. And similar to what I saw for one, maybe you met at work. You could be co-workers or you started off that way. But yeah, I see them being in love with you. And so they're saying good things, and people could say, dude, would you shut up? Not to be rude, but she is literally all you talk about. Okay? Use whatever gender you want to use. But yeah, people get tired of this person going on and on about you. They're always checking their phone for messages from you. They're always looking at pictures, videos. They're bragging. Oh, look what they just posted on Instagram. Isn't she gorgeous? Isn't he so gorgeous? It's like they're still in the honeymoon phase. They're just smitten, just crazy in love, and they just can't stop talking about you, apparently. A possible astral combo for this person, they could have Sun in Gemini, Pisces rising, Moon in Aries. Of course, that is one possibility of many. Now the astro die. Well, we have the South Node, Sagittarius. South Node and Sagittarius in the 4th house. That's the house of Cancer. This person is always thinking of ways to take you by surprise, to delight you. They're always trying to impress you. If they haven't proposed marriage yet, I can see them proposing marriage in a really novel way, in a way that you wouldn't expect. Like, they create some kind of elaborate scavenger hunt, and at the end of the scavenger hunt, there's a balloon that says, "Will you marry me?" or something like that. Okay? They want to keep you guessing, not in a weird, negative way where you have to guess how they feel, but they want to always take you by surprise and delight you. They don't want to ever bore you. They don't want to ever be predictable. They live to make you laugh. That's really coming through. They love to make you laugh. They love to see you smile. They love the sound of your voice. They love the sound of your laughter. Three is Sagittarius. 6 is Venus. 5 is Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. I feel like you and this person are in constant communication. There's a lot of communication for pile 2. So 8, Capricorn, 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, Cancer. I can see you and this person having a child or children together. This is really serious, intense energy. It looks like I'm just picking letters here. It should be turned over. This is a new thing. Just got it. Oops. Here. What the hell? Just got it at Planet K. I did a Planet K haul for my second tarot channel, which is an everything channel, Horatio. Yeah, that's my flag. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. What do we got? Mirror. Mirror. I'm seeing America. This person likes to eat a lot. They could be a foodie. They like to try out new restaurants all the time. They could be really experimental. They're up for anything. They'll go try the new Mediterranean restaurant with you, or I don't know. They're adventurous when it comes to food. They like food a lot. Camera, they could like taking pictures. Cameron. Yeah, Cameron. Lisa. I'm seeing Elizabeth, Ryan, Rudy, Marty, Cammie. Oh, yeah. Cami. Maybe they own a camel. Macy. Lacey. Stacy. They want to have sex on the bearskin rug in front of the roaring fireplace. This person's crazy about you. Crazy. Crazy, baby. Crazy. They're gonna buy you a pair of Uggs for Christmas. People still buy Uggs. They still wear Uggs. Those big, fluffy, furry boots. I don't know. Seagulls, they want to take you on a beach picnic. That's when they'll propose marriage, is on this sunset beach picnic. Babe, look at the gulls. The gulls are telling us this is the right thing to do. We're supposed to be together. The gulls want us to be together. Crawfish, maybe you're in Louisiana. Anything else? Tracy. This person could be an ear doctor. Nose, ear, throat doctor. Sugar. Ragu. Is this person Italian? Are they like pasta? Oh, it's 111. Make a wish. 3 is the most optimistic number. Sagittarius. Gary. Ooh, Gacy. Not the best last name. The clown killer. Is that all? I can see this person strumming a guitar. Oh, we have Misti. That's my name. I spell my name M-I-S-T-I, but we've got Misti with the Y or with an I. I'll stop there. Oh, and they have stamina. Very good lover. Yeah, I'll stop there. That is what I see for 2. Hope that helps. I do this full time. I'm always available for private readings. I uploaded an audio video for my top 2-tier patrons yesterday. Chatting and crying. I had this very emotional chat with ChatGPT. And I talked about that in the video I uploaded to Patreon. So Patreon is not what you see here at YouTube. It's not just pick a cards. I do everything at Patreon. It's all in the box. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Oh, hell. No, I don't want to stop the video. I'll keep going. That's why we got timestamps. I don't think people watch the entire video, do they? You just click on the timestamp and you watch your pile. Let's see. There we go. And if you chose 3, I love this. Here is your reading. Reina de Oros, Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, Ocho de Copas, Queen of Swords, Reina de Espadas. Strength, Leo. And the Sun, El Sol, the most positive card in the deck, Leo. Oh, 2 Leo cards. Okay. 2 of Staffs, 2 of Wands, that's the Bastos. I'm getting a lot of fear. Okay. Just got this deck at Dollar Tree. I feel like this is an X. You're wondering about an ex, and there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of anxiety and trepidation. They want to reach out to you, but they're holding back. They're scared to reach out. They're scared that you'll reject them. They could be thinking that you burned the bridge. You've moved on. So what does this person tell their friends about you? I don't feel like they have that many friends. I feel like this person's a loner. They're a loner and they're lonely. They could have a lot of chats with Chat GPT. I'm always telling my husband and our son that Chat GPT is my BFF. 3 of Hearts, 3 of Cups, 3 of Copas. I feel like they watch a lot of card readings regarding this connection. 7 of Clubs, 7 of Wands, 8 of Bastos. And the Hermetic and Thoth, 7 of Wands is signified as Mars and Leo. So strong Leo energies coming through. And 2 of Diamonds, 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Oros. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is an X. So if you're wondering about someone that you're currently in contact with, probably not your pile. This person holds you in very high regard, regardless. They still have very strong feelings for you. They have these memories and they're always replaying these memories, and you do show up in this person's dreams quite often. If this is an ex, you probably dumped them. You ended the association. You may have blocked this person on social media. If you did block this person, they found a way to keep tabs on you, so they're definitely stalking you online. They're looking at whatever you're putting on social media. They could create a burner account, but they're watching you like a hawk. You have a lot of power over this person. If this is an ex, they have not energetically detached. They have not moved on. Okay. They could have Sun in Virgo, Leo rising, Mars in Leo, Moon in Scorpio. That is one possibility of many. This person's very moody and introverted. And again, I see them being a loner. So I don't see them having friends, but I can see them talking to Chat GPT, as weird and random as that may sound. I don't care. A lot of people are talking to Chat GPT or AI lately. I can see them talking to AI and just saying, how do I move on from this person? And also they could be asking, is this person my twin flame? They could be watching a lot of card readings asking, is this person my twin flame? Because you have so much power over them, they can't really figure out what it is. They've seen some twin flame videos, I guess, and they're thinking that you could be their divine masculine. It's not about gender. I mean, it's energy. So you can be a woman and you can be their divine masculine. You just have a lot of power over this person, but I don't see them talking to any friends or coworkers or family because they're very private. This person's very private. If they're on social media, it's pretty much a name only. They're not the kind of person who just lives on social media. They're not the kind of person who just constantly uploads to Twitter, X, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. They're not going to be showing you pictures of their breakfast or, you know, doing the whole gym selfie thing. That's not this person at all. They're very private. They're very introverted. They're very careful. They could have some paranoia about putting stuff online. They're not even going to leave comments. You know, they could be subscribed to a channel for years and they're just in the shadows. They're not leaving comments. So this is mostly about their thoughts, going by these cards. They're not really talking to anyone unless they're talking to AI. But they're trying to figure out if they should reach out or not because they're terrified you're going to shoot them down. They're terrified of rejection. They have abandonment issues is what I'm getting for 3. They may have lost someone they were close to recently, lost a family member or someone to death. And they're really going through it. They could be grieving. They could be mourning. They're definitely missing you, just going by these cards. Okay, the Astro die. Usual caveat, this is not a personal reading. I'm reading for a global audience, but I have found from years of doing these readings and watching other readers' readings, I find that the readings are more satisfactory when you take risk and you get specific and don't just make it generic. Then every reading is the same, and I don't like to read like that. So if something crazy and specific and random comes out, well, I'm going to speak to it. I'll take the risk, as crazy as it may sound, like them talking to Chat GPT or whatever, and I'll just go with it. Jupiter and Cancer in the 2nd house. That's the house of Taurus. I feel like this person has quite a lot of money, but the average person, they don't have many people in their life, but people would not know how much money this person has. I feel like they have a lot in savings and they could have real estate, but they're not showy, they're not flashy, they're not flamboyant. They could have $1 million, but they're not going to go out there and get a Tesla or some big deal expensive car. They don't flex. They're very safe. They're very smart. They're very strategic. They're very conservative with their money is what I'm getting. So I feel like they have a lot in savings. The Millionaire Next Door. Is that a book? And there's one millionaire that I know in my life. I won't say who the person is, but yeah, they do have a few cars. But what I have found with people who have money is that usually they're not flashy with it. They're very frugal. They don't just throw the money around. That's what I found in my life anyway. But I feel like this person does have money. Oh, 123, make a wish. That's 6. That's Venus. 6, Venus. 12, 3, Sagittarius. 5, Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. And so, yeah, 8 is the number making Capricorn the dominant energy. They definitely have something in Capricorn. It could be a luminary, sun, moon. It could be Mars, Mercury, Venus, it could be North Node, Capricorn rising, yeah. Or they could have stuff in the 10th house, the house of Capricorn. They could have a Saturn that makes a lot of aspects. Pay. You got to pay to play. No diggity. Tova. That's a name you don't hear every day. Toy. Toyota. They could drive a Toyota truck. They could have a ranch. YO. I'm seeing the YO Hilton. That's a hotel in Kerrville, Texas. They could have a ranch. They could have a pony, horses. They could have cattle. Vato. They watch a lot of TV. They like to fish. I can see this person fishing, eating tilapia. Yeah, they're eating tilapia, salmon, any kind of fish. I see them catching fish and eating fish. Anything else? Oh, I'm seeing Tony, Anthony, Vinny. I could see this person praying. Maybe they talk to God about you or their deity, whatever deity they pray to. God, Jesus. Yeah, they pray. They say a little prayer for you. Each night before you go to bed, my baby, whisper a little prayer for me, my baby, and tell all the stars above this is dedicated to the one I love. Life can never be exactly like we want it to be, but I can be satisfied just knowing you love me. Oh, they like to eat oatmeal. They have a horse. They feed the horse oats. Okay, I'll stop there. Yeah. That's what I see for 3. I hope that helps. I do this full time. I'm always available for private readings. All the info, including client testimonials, is in every box. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out. And if you chose 4, Quattro, the rose quartz, here's your reading. Ooh, that's a beautiful start. 9 of Cups, maybe the Copas. Wish fulfillment. Can't make this up. The Lovers, Los Enamorados. Call that the sex card. 8 of Wands, 8 de Bastos. Page of Jades, Page of Pentacles, Sota de Oros. 7 of Cups, 8 de Copas. 5 of Swords, 5 de Espadas. Jack of Diamonds, 9 of Pentacles, Caballo de Oros. 9 of Spades, 9 of Swords, 5 de Espadas. Queen of Diamonds, Queen of Pentacles, Reina de Oros. They're not telling anyone about you because Their feelings are super intense and they don't want to sabotage this. Okay, so this person's not kissing and telling. They're not talking to anyone. I feel like this is fresh. This is new. This is hot. So they are being very secretive, very careful. I see them keeping their cards close to their chest. Now, eventually, they're going to talk to their mom about you. This person's really close to their mom. And I feel like there's a brother they could be close to, a mom and a brother. And when they do start talking about you, when they feel like it's established, you're a couple, this is really going somewhere, this is going to be a thing, I can see them or hear them telling their mom and brother, I finally found the one. This is similar to what I saw in one of the other piles. I have finally found my person. This is my perfect match. Could be an age gap. They could be a few years younger than you. I feel like they are intimidated. They're intimidated and they're scared. That's why they're being careful. They don't want to mess this up. I see this person being infatuated with you. It's almost like a celebrity crush, and they're thinking of you constantly. The Nine of Swords has shown up in, I think, 3 of the piles. So yeah, they're thinking of you all the time. They're very attracted to you. There's no doubt about that. But this is not just sex, because we have the 9 of Cups and 7 of Cups, and we have the 2 signifiers. You and this person could have a conjunction in Capricorn, or any of the earth signs, but it's like I was saying for another pile. I like to be specific. It just makes the readings more interesting when I am specific. So, for instance, you could have Mars conjunct Venus in Capricorn, something like that. But you and this person have a lot in common. You have a lot more in common than sexual attraction. This is not casual. This is not going to be 2 people who just meet up at Applebee's after talking on Tinder or whatever, and you just meet up and then you have sex and that's the end of it. No, this has potential to be a long-lasting, deeply gratifying relationship. But they're not talking about you right now because this is new, this is fresh. If this doesn't resonate, feel free to pick another pile. Okay. A possible astral combo for this person. They could have Sun in Taurus, Pisces rising, Moon in Gemini, just one possibility. This person is a romantic. And they take relationships seriously. I think this could be their first serious relationship, or they're on the precipice. Eventually, this is going to be their first serious relationship. It's not really gotten going yet. It's not been established. You're not currently in a relationship. I think you just started talking and they're infatuated. And they're scared because they don't really know you yet, and yet it's intense. The song I'm hearing is Natural High by Bloodstone. Plays in my favorite Tarantino movie, Jackie Brown. Yeah. Natural High, Bloodstone. I see them being mesmerized by you, like Max Cherry was mesmerized by Jackie Brown. I love the ending of that movie. It's my favorite Tarantino. I already said that. Okay, the Astro die. I thought the chemistry between Jackie Brown and Max Cherry was just off the charts. Okay, what is that? What are you? I am Venus. Venus and Pisces in the 3rd house, the house of Gemini. I can see this person writing poetry. Maybe they'll surprise you at some point and they'll say, you inspired these poems, and they'll give you a book of poetry they wrote, and it was inspired by you. You could be a muse for this person. Yeah, they're definitely romantic. Venus is exalted in Pisces. It's one of the best Venuses you can have. So the best Venuses are Venus in Taurus, Libra, Pisces. I've got one of the worst Venuses you can have, Venus in Aquarius. Two is Cancer, 4 is Aquarius, 6 is Venus, 1 is Leo, 5, Mercury, Gemini, Virgo, 7, yeah, that makes sense. Pisces is the dominant energy. And I'm hearing Patience by Guns N' Roses. Axl Rose is Aquarius. I don't know the rest of his chart, but I do know he has Sun in Aquarius. Yeah. Recommended listening. I feel like most people are familiar with the song. It's a pretty popular song, but yeah. Recommended listening. Patience by Guns N' Roses. Guns N' Roses. Gen Z. I'm Gen X. Talked about Gen Z and Gen X and millennials and boomers in the video I did with my husband last night for Ho Audio, my second tarot channel, but now it's just an everything channel. We do podcasts, we do different things. Yeah, I'm seeing Guns N' Roses. That's crazy. Guts. Rax. Rex. Yeah, I'm seeing Gen X. That's cool. Gen X, Gen Z. Oh, Tugboat Captain, Galaxy 500. Tugboat Captain. Okay, RZA. Despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in a cage. Smashing Pumpkins. Billy Corgan is Pisces. He has a podcast. I enjoy watching his podcast. Despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in a cage. Yeah, I can see them playing the guitar, writing songs. Gauge. Oh, we almost have tarot. Oh, we got almost have Taurus and then tarot. Is this person a tax specialist, an accountant? Do they work for H&R Block? They could. Yeah. Age. Yeah, there could be an age gap here. Do they live in Texas? Do they live in Georgia? Do they like to eat ragu spaghetti? Zigzag. Zimbabwe. I'll stop there. Yeah. That's what I see for 4, and that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.